In this video tutorial, I want to give the instructors a tour of IAUonline's discussion questions, also known as a forum. So let's say you're in the class that you are assigned to teach. Let's go to one of the discussion questions here. I'm going to open it into a new tab, and it's usually configured for you by a staff member. So it's in this simple single format so that the instructor has posted a discussion question here, and a student can just reply, and you can see the response. You can reply to the student's response. You can add another note. You can see everyone's posts. Instructors in the past have requested this format. I'll show you a different format in a little bit, but it's just easier this way. And there's less work. There's not a lot of clicking. Everything's just laid out there for you. But let's say this is not configured in the way you want. Say it was a last minute course or something, and you want to change the format, or it just wasn't set up right. So in order to edit this this whole assignment here, you can just go to the left under the administration block and under form administration, and you just click edit settings. There's another way to get to this I want to show you. So let's say you're in the course. You can click this button that's called turn editing on, and all these little icons show up, these editing icons. And then you would go to the discussion question you want to edit, click this editing link, click edit settings, and there you are, voila, in the same editing form section. So you can fix the name, you can edit the question, and this forum type, it's listed under single simple discussion. And obviously there's other options, and if you click this question mark, it'll describe all the other options you can pick. In this standard forum for general use, for example, we used to set things up like this. Let me show you. That would look like this. A new student can start and add a new discussion topic. And it just kind of creates a little bit more work. So I have to go in and click here and read it, and then, reply. And then I'd have to do that for every student, and so it just was a little bit more work. So that's why we kept it single use, but feel free to use this option if it's something that you like. So let's go back to editing the forum. I'm going to go through all these options. So ideally we kept it 0 attachments. It prevents students from uploading a Word document or a PDF of their discussion response. You can also click uploads are not allowed, and it just eliminates having to download their document, read it, respond, and it's just other students are less likely to read it. Subscription and tracking is to be able to follow the discussion, and you can get email notifications. We kept it optional. We don't really do anything for post threshold or blocking. Honestly, I don't really know what that does at the moment. Ratings is another word for grading. So it's not really set up properly here, but usually it might be on, sum of ratings. And you can select giving points. You can select a scale, whether it's pass, no pass, We don't really do anything with module settings, and the activity completion are these little boxes that are next to the assignment that students can click themselves. It's set up that way so students can say, I've done this assignment. It's kind of a way for them to track themselves. You can unlock this and then edit these settings, and you can have the box check itself when they meet certain requirements. For example, they must post a response and reply to other students. And then once they do that, then the box will check itself. So let me show you what that looks like. Let's go back to the sample course and turn editing off so you can see the functionality. So you see this box, I can check it, uncheck it, and that just kind of lets students know, hey, I did it, for themselves, but you could also, again, edit that function. And let's say you want to go to another discussion question. You can scroll to the navigation block, and you see you're in the sample course. You could go to another week. and click on the discussion question there and just go directly there. So it's just nice to have. It's kind of like, a website. Let's see. And that's pretty much all there is that I want to show you about the discussion question. I hope that was helpful. If you have any other questions, let us know, and then we can make a video.